All right, folks, let's go tie some jigs here. Okay, this is the new materials that I want to use for this crappie jig. And I want to put it this away. So I was explaining you step by step how to do it. Really easy, really simple. If you can see here in my vise, this is size 4 B&C hooks, 132 seconds. It's a really a small jig here. Okay, something new here, guys. Okay, I just want to give you a tip here. So I want to put some glue here before I start my thread. I want to use white mono, like a clear color here. So I want to start behind the head and just come back, go back to the hook point here. And I want to stop right there and then just cut this off here. I want to go step by step and easy so you guys can see that clear. First material, I want to use these silly legs. In this case, it's going to be chartreuse and a little bit black. If you can see there in the camera there. So I only need 2 pieces of this material here. And I want to explain you how this is going to work and how you're going to work that too in the water for the crappies. I know because this is way too small jig. I know you're going to crush those crappies about this little guy here. Let's go fix a little bit those legs. And if you can see here, guys, I want it to be 1 leg in each side. If you can see here, it's like a B. All right, so that's what I want. I want to leave those legs right now the way it is. I'm not going to cut it. I want to leave it like that, and I will explain you why. Okay, to make sure you secure those legs up really good. Okay, I want to stop there. Now the other material, I want to use fibers from a tip of the hackle here. If you can see that I took some of it already here, right there by my finger, but I want to show you guys how to take it from this side. Okay, if you flip it this side like this, I want to show you guys how to take it from here, these long fibers here. Okay, so the first little bunch that I took those fibers, I have it here ready to go. So I want to show you guys how to take the rest of it, and I wanted to cut this really short, and I want to put it right there on top of the hook shank and make a nice tight wraps. Okay, to secure all those fibers. Okay, so this jig is really small. That's a blue color there. So I want to switch the other side like this. Okay, and I want to put a little bit more on top of this. So I have it here, this piece here. I want to show you how to start taking this off. So first of all, you want to push those fibers back like this. Push all those fibers back, okay? And you just gonna grab that clean piece here. You see this? So grab it like this and just push it down, just like this. Push it down. And what you have here is a little bunch here. Grab it with your left hand side here, and you have it here. Okay, it's really easy. All right, so I put one little bit here. I want to put some on top here too, just the one that I took here. So I want to take a measure. I want to be the same size like the one I put here. So that should be enough there. I want to bring this close to my trash can here. Cut it off and tie this on top of the hook shank. Just be carefully, don't hurt yourself with the hook point there. Make a couple wraps and secure all this material here. This is a really small jig here, guys. Just twist it the other side. And you have fibers in the bottom here, and you have fibers in the top. So the reason I choose to use these fiber hackle feathers there is because you got blue in the head. If you can notice this, you have white in the bottom, a little bit green, olive, and blue. So it's pretty much just gonna match all these materials. Now for the flashing, I wanna use this new material here. This is called polar flash, wing tail, rabbit, and body material. You can use this for salt water here. I'm using this for salt water. But the reason I choose to use this because the blue color is going to match that small little jig. So I had a couple pieces here, put that on top, and make a nice tie wraps and bring this back. And it's going to give that jig a nice little colors here, guys. Just grab the fibers and cut a little bit past the tail. So what you have here is a nice flashing blue tail there. You see that? So now it's time to grab those little legs, and you want to cut a little bit longer so it's going to give you a nice moving in the water right there. You see that? So it's going to give you a nice moving in the water. That's what you want. So we'll take a wet finish here, guys, and finish this little guy. It's really a small jig here. It's 132 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason I choose to use the mano tool because it's going to give you a nice clear color in the neck. Matches pretty much everything. You can see that. It's way too small, this little guy here. Okay. So let's go put some glue in here, guys, and finish this guy and call the day off. That's it. I want to say thank you for all my new subscribers. Keep making comments, thumbs up for more videos. Look at this guy here. It's really tiny, small. I can't believe this guy. Take out of my bias here and put it really close to the camera so you guys have an idea how small is this guy here. Look at this guy here. You see that's got a blue and white and a little bit green, the head there. Look at this guy here. All right. I really like it because it's got a little chartreuse black silly legs there. It's going to keep that jig a nice moving on the water there. See those legs there? This is going to attract the fish. These little legs here moving a lot in the water plus the flashing. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. Subscribe my channel if you now are outdoors. Make a comment what you think about this 132 seconds jig here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next.